Hello Porsche fans, so this is a prime candidate to have some nicer wheels I think, and so I purchased this thing, and let's talk about the Porsche 935. This thing came out in 1976 and was sold up until 1981, and there were different engines, either 3 up to 3.3 liters, and it was twin turbocharged to make 850 horsepower, which is quite a lot of power for the 70s, 850 horsepower. So this is a factory racing version of the regular 911 930 model, and it's prepared for FIA Group 5 rules. I'm not sure if that's the highest level of racing, Group 5. I don't know. Probably not, because I think Le Mans prototype racing would be the next level. Anyways, it's just speculation. Anyways, this is actually one of the only road cars that won Le Mans outright in 1979. I think after this one, it wasn't until the McLaren F1. I might be mistaken though. So it's pretty rare for road cars to just go and win Le Mans against purpose-built race cars. Le Mans prototype racing, that is. So it's quite an impressive feat by Porsche. What happened is, I guess there was a loophole in some of the FIA rules that allowed them to get rid of the regular bug-eye headlights. And so it created this slant nose version, which also helped a great deal with aerodynamics and downforce. Internet saying this thing won over 150 races worldwide, so that's quite a success story. And this Magnus Walker, I really knew nothing about him, so I just read Wikipedia. Apparently he had this film called Urban Outlaw, and he's a fashion designer from Britain, but he pretty much is an American. He moved to America when he was like a teenager. So I guess he's just been a big Porsche fan for a long time, and he became a successful fashion designer, and now he's a big part of the car culture scene. And obviously Hot Wheels thinks the same because they made this car, and I saw that there's a whole bunch of other Magnus Walker Hot Wheels cars. So he has a regular 911 with this livery, and I know Hot Wheels did one of those, so it's pretty cool. It's nice to see that random people that may not have anything to do with die-cast cars are getting into this. So we have Magnus Walker, and then we have that Robert Design that did all those digital Volkswagen Beetles with the RWB kits. So it's pretty interesting, I think. Anyways, so let's get into this thing. I want to know the scale. I find two different dimensions online. I find one dimension is 4820 millimeters and another of 4890 millimeters. So I'm guessing, over its racing history, a lot of changes are made to it. But let's just find the length of this thing, and I'll put it into one of the dimensions. So this thing is 78.48. Granted, that's a lip there, but there is a lip on the photo of the real car. So 4820 divided by 78.5. So that's around 161 scale. Let me try another one. 4890 divided by 78.5. Yeah, it's a little closer. Yeah, on its best day it's like 162. So, okay. Well, I'm just always curious about those things. So let's get into the actual casting here. I haven't purchased a premium brand 935 yet. I just haven't seen one. I'm not sure if I've seen a nice model with the slant nose. If one exists, please let me know, because I'd be curious or most interested to buy it. But anyhow, looking at this one, obviously the wheels are just your standard Hot Wheels, although they're gold. It's pretty interesting. And then I think this is the number that's on Magnus Walker's real car, GB, because he was born there, he's British. Pretty good printing, We got a door handle? No, that is just white. I thought it had paint on it. Oh boy, what's going on here? It's a big stain. That's too bad. I mean, that's right out of the blister, and that thing's pretty bad. So, you got initials here. This must be maybe a gas cap or something. But then there's another hole here, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe that's the gas cap when I look at the photo of the real car. So I'm not sure what that one is. Anyways, we got some vents in here, and then we got these rectangular lights with the circular depression there for a headlight. So that's a pretty interesting way that they mimic that. So it's pretty nice because I can go in with some silver paint and add a headlight there. Maybe add some black here for the grill, and then some black for these little brake ducts. That'll be good. Okay, this side here, no major problems with the printing. Point to the casting, you know, there's a little, well, never mind. The paint just fell off. This is interesting, these windows. It's like sliding windows, and they just slid one of them forward a little bit. So that's pretty interesting. I guess you could see a little bit of the interior if you wanted to, although it's so black, I'm not sure if there's... And there's also a texture here on the windshield. So, I mean, I see a steering wheel in there. Alright, just for curiosity's sake. Yeah, alright, well, there you go. You got some details in there. Can't expect the most from a Hot Wheels. Okay. So then we got the big whale tail here. And we got some casting NACA ducts and some ventilation here in the trunk. Well, it's not the trunk, the engine cover. And then maybe some support strips to keep the glass from shattering or something in an accident. Kind of like you see on those NASCAR's windshields. Okay, oh, that's pretty cool. The original body contours of the regular 911, and then the flares going around that. With a molded in exhaust pipe there. Okay, so pretty neat. I'm curious when this mold was originally made. 2020, wow, so it's pretty new. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like the tires are, I mean, they're equal tires, but they're so staggered outwards here. So it's looks pretty good. Okay, I mean, it's not the most accurate casting, of course, but it's also, you know, very inexpensive. So yeah, like I said, if anyone knows of a premium brand doing a nice 935 slant nose, 911 slant nose, that'd be great to know. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna try to find some good reference material of some racing wheels here, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back here, and I went for some deep dish wheels that have a perimeter of scoops to suck in air and help cool off the brake systems. You might notice that it actually is convex here, and then it dishes in, it's concave in the middle, and then there'll be a center, you know, knockoff lock nut there. So other than that, I put in a little silver paint here and the headlights, and then black here and here. Although if you really notice, the black Sharpie isn't actually black, it's like a super dark purple. So it's actually hard to make something super black. Okay, anyways, a little silver Sharpie here and here, and a little black in there. I didn't bother painting the taillights, they're just so far in. I think I would have screwed it up if I tried to paint those lights red. So a little black up here and these vents up top as well. And then a little bit of silver here for what I assume might be a gas cap, although I'm not really sure because there's a circle there, and a circle there. So I'm not sure why there'd be so many circles on the hood of this thing. Interesting, not sure. Okay, so the wheels, you know, I gotta say they weren't particularly my idea. I found an interesting photo of a 2019 935 that's actually electrically powered, and the thing has very similar wheels to this, so I'm gonna show you that right now. So there we go. So this is at the 2019 SEMA show, and I guess that's an electric 935, but if you look at the wheels, it's got that perimeter of scoops to suck in the air as it whisks along. The rear actually has spokes exposed, but I just went with aerodynamic centers on all four wheels. So anyways, it was interesting. You know, I like Porsches, and I just thought these wheels look a little bit better than the original ones that Hot Wheels put on. So, and then this Magnus Walker livery is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. I like it. Anyways, it's a great model, you know, for the money. These mainline Hot Wheels are hard to beat. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next lap.